This Nigeria and Tinubu's government endless borrowing, is it ever going to stop? Will it ever end? When? I don't get it. With all the mineral resources, with all the riches in Nigeria, with all the multiple taxation without anything to show for it, Tinubu and co just can't stop borrowing. Why? When other nations are trying to do things to put their countries and the life of their citizens in order, Nigeria is still borrowing, sharing, and squandering. When will this stop? APC supporters, when will this stop? See, nobody will be complaining about borrowing if our roads were not death traps, if our electricity was stable and affordable, if our petrol, if our refineries were working and affordable fuel, if insecurity wasn't there, nobody will say you are borrowing too much. In fact, we will still complain if the borrowing becomes too much. But now you are borrowing and nothing to show for it. What's the problem? Okay, let me show us this. This is as of November, so that somebody is not going to tell me it's old news. As of November 2nd, 2025. He said World Bank confirmed Nigeria's fresh $1 billion loan request from Tinubu's government. That is what World Bank is confirming it. That Tinubu's government is requesting the loan of $1 billion from World Bank. And everybody should be asking, what are they doing with these monies? What? Nobody is talking? See, it's very unfortunate though. Nigeria don't have a Senate. We don't have National Assembly. In fact, not a functional one to the advantage of the Nigerian people. Let me be very clear. Because a Senate that work for themselves and for the Bola Ahmed Tinubu is obviously not a Senate to me. Because the Senate, the man representing me there should be doing things that will affect my life. Should be protecting my interests. Not just singing praises and hallelujah of Tinubu. So to me, I don't even have a senator. Neither do I have a House of Rep member that is representing me. I'm just on my own as a Nigerian. Everybody in that red and green chamber represent themselves, their pocket and their family. That's all. They will borrow this money now and you will not see it will come. They will share it, squander it into the economy where they borrowed it from. And in a short while, they'll go for another borrowing. World Bank, can you please stop? The people borrowing Nigeria money, can you please stop? President Donald Trump of the United States of America, I read in the news that I'm displaying. I said Trump threatened to stop aid and assistance to Nigeria. I know that is in regard to the conflict, to the issue currently going on between Nigeria and the USA. But President Donald Trump, can you please enforce this? Not just stopping aid and assistance. Stop these loans. Ask them the ones you borrowed before. Where are they and what did you do with them? Because I know you might not want to do this because this same money is always being returned back to the economy where we borrowed it from. But not as repayment of the debt, but as being as squandered into the economy, thereby boosting the economy of where we have borrowed it money from, and the debt remain in Nigeria and upon innocent Nigerians. Because you see the people borrowing this money, they have no interest in your tomorrow. So for you, that is a moron. Because I can never be friendly with any animal who doesn't know that Nigeria is going down and you are still supporting the perpetrator. The people borrowing this money knows that they won't leave to see when this loan effect will start. When Muhammadu Buhari and his regime were borrowing, it was like the man knew that he was not going to see tomorrow. Now let's look at President Bola Ahmed Tinubu now. How old is he? How old is he if we go by his real age? Now he's borrowing your future. A future that he will never be part of. That is obvious. And we are just those that, in the face of everything that is happening currently, Nigeria, America, insecurity, religious war threatening, it is borrowing of $1 billion that is Tinubu's and his government's problem. This government is the most useless government Nigeria has ever had, and I doubt we ever had. Because they have just started. This is not their climax yet. If you give them time, if anybody allow these things to return in 2027, not voting for them, because nobody will vote for them, nobody voted for them before, but we should be ready to make sure they meet stiff resistance during their rigging process. Nigerians should be able to pay at least some prices for that, for once. Or is that too much? Please, can the World Bank, the IMF, America, can you all stop these people from giving Nigeria further loans? Make them account for the one you've given to them before, at least before you continue. Is that too much for us to ask for? Please. They are finishing us. They borrow this money and they come here and share it. They don't do anything. Nothing is working in Nigeria. No sign that the country is even borrowing money from anywhere. And they keep asking for more. After this $1 billion, in a short while, they will ask for more. And the dormant Sadoza Senate have no other duty other than to approve. We are finished. If Nigeria have a Senate, it would not have taken a senator in the United States of America, in the person of Ted Cruz, to sponsor a bill to counter the Sharia law in the north, because they know it's barbaric. It's an animalistic law. In a country like Nigeria that had a constitution, you are having Sharia law in the section of it, amputating the arms and legs of innocent and poor Nigerians. I think I will attend to that in another video. As for the Nigerian National Assembly, the Senate, the Green Chambers, shame on you all.
This is the worst government